Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Indeed, we need to save a generation. Mr. Speaker, most of the children who attend these gaming zones are the boys. Mr. Speaker, the game master allows children, even in school uniforms, to attend these games. Even those children who are at the age of 9, 10. So what will happen to this child who gets addicted to playing games, even during school hours? Assuming that this child is 10 years now, what will happen to this child 10 to 15 years? Where will we be going with these children? Mr. Speaker, inside these games, we have adults who go there to pass that time. So when they're there, they'll drink alcohol, they'll be smoking anything, and these children are there to learn. So they'll copy these things done by the elders, these mature people, these adults, and in the end, these children 10 to 15 years. They will copy, so what will be our future? Because these children will copy everything. So we'll have lost a generation of which we as leaders, we are supposed to safeguard. Mr. Speaker, the prayer of this motion is to restrict these children from going to this gaming zone as young as they are under 18, so that when they are above 18, they can go because they can decide on their own. They cannot be manipulated, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Bundotich, member for Tarakwa.
Allow me to thank the mover of the motion, Honorable Dr. Catherine Barmao, for coming up with this very noble motion. Mr. Speaker, we might not hide from the truth. We cannot just bury our heads inside the sand, believing that nothing is going on within our children. And today, Mr. Speaker, as I address this House, I'm happy because I have students from my ward. They are going to listen on the good and the vices that are going around the community. There must be some guidelines and policies to guide the same, but not chasing them away from a county. These are investors. Today we are chasing them from Uasin Gishu. What is happening at the Dandi County? What is happening at Nairobi? What is happening at Nakuru? They impress them, but they come up with acts and policies over the same. So, Mr. Speaker, what are we saying? We are saying, let the county government come with policies, let them come with guidelines over the same practices or over the same games.
As parents, we have failed. The time that we used to spend with our children, we have replaced it with the games, with the Xbox, PlayStation, the computer. We have no time for our children. So that time has been taken. And since it has been taken, let not punish our own children on the same token. I'm saying this because during holidays, most of these children spend their time at the cyber cafes. At the cyber cafes, they also gain knowledge. It's not all cyber cafes should not be visited. It's only that small restriction that needs to be indicated there. There are sites that under 18 should not visit. Some of their homeworks is done in those cyber cafes. I'm saying this because I know that if we pass this motion the way it is, the county askaris are going to take advantage of it. They'll be flocking in each and every cyber cafe in the county. And you know who are going to be arrested? Innocent under 18 children.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in support of this motion to be referred back to the committee, Mr. Speaker, sir, this House, as much as we are a House that can make laws, but we cannot go against the national laws. We have the Children's Act, number 8 of 2001. If you read from Article number 14 all through to Article 21, Mr. Speaker, sir, it talks about the responsibility of a child, the responsibility of a parent, and how we should guard this. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a very good motion, but it mixes the issues that it will make the Department of Trade in coming out with their policy to infringe the first law of the national, which is the national law, which takes precedence. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish that to support that this motion be referred back to the committee. And those committees should also be, we cannot talk on issues of children in trade. Children have not attained the age of doing business. This committee should, this matter should be referred back to education together with culture and social services, so that these kids, if they need issues about mentorship and the others, those are the best committees to do. We cannot subject our children to business as if they have attained that age of doing business and trade in this country. Mr. Speaker, sir, let this motion go back. Let us separate the issues that will bring us infringement of the national law, so that the mover can bring this motion here or through the committee the soonest. Because as we continue with this motion, Mr. Speaker, sir, it infringes the national law.